MHA Nation Powwow season is underway as 4Bears Casino welcomed guests for the 4Bears segment Powwow. Alongside the powerful performances and celebration of culture, we caught up with an emerging MHA Nation entrepreneur and creative artist who shared the cultural vision behind his clothing line.
Dawgsouljah, it's about representing Native Americans in the streetwear fashion. So this shirt right here specifically, my brother Kason Street, he hit me up. He wanted to do a design for the White Shield Powwow because he's the head dancer. So, I hit up my buddy and I was like, hey, I got my bro, he wants a design, and he got the design done. And this is what it is. You're not really seeing a lot of streetwear designs for Native fashion or Native dancers. So I think we really came together to make something special with this design here. And then this shirt right here, the Elbow Woods t-shirt, state champs, 1942. That's a story in itself, but the main reason why I did this shirt is because my grandparents, they grew up and they lived in Elbow Woods, and the story is that 9 communities, including Elbow Woods, maybe more communities on the MHA reservation, were flooded out for the Garrison Dam by the United States Army Corps of Engineers. And with that, we lost our way of life. We lost, our people had to be dug up from their graves and moved to higher ground. We lost our homes. We lost our schools. We lost our churches, our way of life, our farming, our agriculture. And thankfully now in this age, we're seeing a resurgence of our language, our ways, our ceremonies. And I think it's important to represent that story of Elbow Woods and all the families, disconnected, because at one time we were all connected. MHA, the Mandan, Hidatsa, and Arikara. Now we're in different segments. We got North segment, Northeast, we got White Shield. But at one time, before the government wanted to mess us up, we were all together. So I think it's important to share that story, because my grandma isn't here anymore to tell that story. Those elders aren't here anymore to tell that story. So it's up to us as we come up to tell their story and keep it alive. And my grandma's name was Carol Mann Irwin. She was her mom was Flora Blacktail Wells, and her dad was Francis Irwin, I believe. Sorry if I get that wrong. So this shirt tells another story. It's actually based off a Rikura story, the creation story of 2 dogs. In a gist, the people were in the lodge making offerings, and they're thinking of everything to honor. But in the midst of it, there were 2 dogs sleeping by the door, and they forgot to honor them. So when they woke up, the dogs decided to punish the people with, and they revealed themselves to be sickness and death. And it tells the story of why us humans or Rikura people have to deal with mortality. And it really, it sticks with me because personally, I deal with sickness. We all deal with sickness and death as a human, but at 16 years old, I was diagnosed with a rare kidney disease. So I think, it just really sticks with me. And the sickness and death part, we all have to deal with that as a human. So I think it's a universal concept. And then here we got the NY, the logo, the Yankees logo. I like to say I colonize logos. Native youth are the future. We got the Good Day to Die tour. If you follow me on my social medias, I'm doing a tour. I'm doing stops. This is my 4th stop here for the 4Bears Powwow. We got the classic Dawgsouljah clothing. Isaiah Stewart cooked up this logo for me. And ever since then, we've just been on a run, thankfully. And then here is the Dawgsouljah script tee. So we got a warrior here with his rifle watching over. And we actually got the Dawgsouljah script here. It says Dawgsouljah. Kind of looks like a headdress. My dad, he loves to hunt. All my uncles love to hunt. And so this is what that represents for me.
For more on Dawgsouljah and to find his native fashions, check him out on the internet.
Dawgsouljah.com. That's DAWGSOULJAH.com.
CSTV reporting from 4Bears.